Work. Is he here yet? Is who here yet? Alan Hocko! Who told you Alan Hocko was on the show today? Weaselton. Oh, that Weaselton. I told him to keep it quiet. No, he's not here yet. Okay, so we have Damien Fallen. Is he here yet? Stephanie, he's not here yet. Oh. So then we have okay. Is he here yet? Stephanie, no, he is not here. I shouldn't have told Weaselton in the first place. Let's see, when is he gonna be here? Stephanie, I told you. I will let you know when he gets here. Okay? Okay. So when Alan gets here... Alan's here! Oh my God, she said Alan's here. Is Alan here? No, Alan is not here. Oh. Okay, so we have Damien, and we have... okay. Sounds good. Is he here yet? Is Alan here? Stephanie, Alan is not coming for a few hours. Okay? So go back into the dressing room and wait. Okay. I can't take this anymore. Just roll the opening credits. Folks, and welcome back to NL Now. I am your host, Gary Weaselton. On today's show has some great music from Damien Follett and an interview with Mr. Alan Hocko. We talk with Alan about his past career and his rise to fame from Republic of Doyle to his new series, Frontier. We hope you've been enjoying our shows so far, and remember, you can look us up on Facebook, NL Now, YouTube, NL Now, Instagram, NL Now, and follow me on Twitter, @Gary on NL Now. So let's get things going tonight with Damien Follett.
I saw an old man sitting on the street just the other day. He was singing a song from '62 as people turned away. As I walked by, he smiled at me and he looked me in the eye. He told me I reminded him of better days gone by. Then he took some paper from his pocket and he offered it to me. As I read the words, he winked his eye, then he smiled and walked away. Said, you got to play your cards, you gotta roll those dice, 'cause you may never get a second chance in this life. Don't waste your time, 'cause time goes fast. Good things, yeah, they hardly ever roll around twice. No second chances, no second chances. So I followed him down Main Street, 'cause I couldn't figure why somebody wise as this old man, he could barely just survive. And then I found him down on Broadway. He said, I'm at home right here, and if you got any questions, son, well, the answers are everywhere. I took that paper from my pocket and I offered it to him, but he just smiled at me, winked his eye, and then he walked away again. He said, you got to play your cards, you gotta roll those dice, 'cause you may never get a second chance in this life. Don't waste your time, 'cause time goes fast. Good things, yeah, they hardly ever roll around twice. No second chances. No second chances. So I ain't seen that old man ever since that day. I tried real hard to find him, but I heard he passed away. I wish I could have told him before his time had come. Thanks for the words of wisdom about those things that you done wrong. Now I got that paper in my pocket. Sometimes I think of him, and I can see him smile at me. Wink his eye, and I can hear his words again, saying you got to play your cards. You gotta roll those dice, 'cause you may never get a second chance in this life. Don't waste your time, 'cause time goes fast. Good things, yeah, they hardly ever roll around twice. No second chances. No second chances. No second chances. No second chances.
Damien Follett, folks. Thanks for coming in to perform and speak with us.
My pleasure, Gary.
So, how long have you been performing?
I've been performing for over 30 years professionally in the music business.
It's a very long time.
It's a long time. Yeah, I'm old school.
How'd you get your start?
Legend has it that my sister bought a guitar and she had a struggle learning how to play it, and I picked up the guitar and it came to me naturally. But I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not sure.
So, who do you listen to?
I listen to all the old school singer-songwriters from the 1970s. Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty, Bob Seger, all the old guard, we'll say.
Looking back, do you think there was one musical icon that you saw and thought, I can do that?
Bruce Springsteen is my musical idol. I don't like to use the word hero because music is not really a heroic career as such, but he's definitely the guy that I've emulated over the years and kind of modeled my own career afterwards. I think Bruce Springsteen, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the local music scene now versus when you were just starting out?
There's a lot more talent. There's a lot more young people coming up through, and they have way more opportunities these days because of like changes in technology. And I mean, the world is kind of a smaller place than when I was a young boy.
How often do you write music and songs?
I try to write every day, Gary, but it's not often a good song. But I try to write every day. I do something every day to try to be creative, and eventually I'll get to something good.
If you had to pick one person, who would you perform with on stage?
Bruce Springsteen, of course.
Well, of course. Where do your ideas come from for songs?
Conversations with friends. I'm probably getting an idea from you right now, Gary, as we speak.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next week we'll hear a song about a purple puppet.
You may.
Yes.
You just may do that.
Okay, so my cameraman, as well as others in the province, are wondering if there will ever be a throwback to a Rogues Gallery show.
Not likely, because the band members kind of were in different places in our lives right now. It would be really difficult to put it back together. It would be fun, but I don't think it's probably going to happen, unfortunately.
Sorry, Chris. Okay, now it's selfie time.
Awesome.
Grab the selfie sticks down there on the floor if you can reach
Cool.
it.
I will do that. Now, what do I do with this?
Just take a selfie. Okay, ready?
All right. You want to count, Gary?
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thanks again, Damien, for coming in.
You betcha.
Welcome back to the show. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, you may know him from Republic of Doyle or the new series, Frontier. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Hocko.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. It's great to be here.
Thanks for coming in to chat with us.
Thanks for having me.
How was your summer?
You know what? I had the best summer of my life. That's a big statement, I think.
Yes, it is.
But I had the best summer of my life. I feel like every year I've got to have more and more fun every year. So this year I had the most fun. I worked a lot, but I also I like to garden, my wife and I. So we did a lot of gardening, and we enjoyed our backyard, and we worked. We had a great time.
So before we move on, I am going to introduce Miss Julie there from Sassy Tuna, who's going to characterize, is that the word you'd use?
That is
Okay. Who's going to characterize myself and Alan as we talk. Okay, so
Thank you for the
yes, I'm guessing this is going to be pretty cool.
It's the first time it's ever happened to me.
Yeah. Can you give us a little bio of yourself, like where you were born, where you grew up, went to school?
I can, yeah. I was born on Bell Island, but I grew up in the Goulds, and I went to St. Kevin's High School, and my mom was a teacher there. And yeah.
You say your mom was a teacher. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I thought it was very good because I used to get a ride to school. I didn't have to take the bus, but or walk, you know. But it wasn't good when I got in trouble and I'd be in the office, because anytime I got sent to the office, which happened occasionally, Mom used to catch me.
So how long have you been in the acting business?
How long have you been in the talk show business?
Well, I'm 43, so I started when I started in school. I don't know. It's very
So you're
a long time. That's what I said.
Yeah, you're a professional.
Oh yes, very professional.
I started acting when I was about 18, and I did it in high school too. High school is when I got bitten with the bug.
So, what was your first big project you worked on?
Well, I did a lot of theater. I was a theater actor for, I went to National Theatre School in Montreal. That's where I studied after I graduated high school. And I did a lot of plays there, and I had a bunch of cool breaks in Toronto and was kind of making a name for myself. And then I got cast in a movie that was shot in Gander called Above and Beyond for the CBC, where I was one of the leads, and that was kind of the beginning of my film and TV career.
Who inspires you the most to do what you do?
Buddy, I'll tell you right now, you do.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of people inspire me. I mean, I've always been very fortunate to have really great mentors. I think it's important for someone who's successful or has made it in a certain way to be supportive of the people who are coming up, and I had a lot of people like that around me.
How was it to get so much success out of Republic of Doyle?
It was kind of like a dream come true because the Republic of Doyle was like my baby. You know, it was like a thing I'd been developing for years since I really started the business, and to actually get it made, and then to actually have people across the world and the country support it, and of course the people here in the province, which is the most important thing. That was overwhelming. So very grateful.
Did you know when you were producing it that would have become to be such a hit?
No, because you never know. And you hope that you get to that place and you give it your all, but what ends up happening is you're trusting all of your instincts, and you put all of your instincts into this one thing, and there's always a danger that you could miss the mark. But luckily we didn't.
Now, in Republic of Doyle, you did use quite a few cars, right?
Yeah. You like cars?
Yeah, well, yeah, but you did use quite a few. Did you get to keep any of those cars, or?
Well, do you know that's the most asked question I get when I go anywhere? People ask me across the country, whenever I meet people, they ask me if I got to keep my car. It was a 1968 GTO, and we had 3 of them. We had one that was the hero car, the one that you see in all the posters, and the one that I drove primarily. And then we got a second one for stunt driving. So it had a brake in it, kind of like a handbrake because it locks up the back wheels, but it was a foot pedal. So that was called a billy brake. So that was our stuntmobile. We'd use that one for stunts. And then in one of the new seasons, one of the cars blew up.
Oh.
So we had a shell of a car we blew up, and then in the storyline, Jake got a new car, but it was a beaten up fixer-upper. So we bought a new car and broke it down, and then that became my primary car. And if we ever, our company owns, my company produced the show, right? All of us who own the company, we own the material. So I have one of them that's earmarked for me. That's the last one. It's a standard, 4-speed.
Maybe we can go for a drive sometime.
Yeah, I mean, you're the exact same color as the car, so it would be perfect.
Camouflage, any predators out there? I can just like...
You can blend in.
Yes, I'll just blend right in.
I know. You look smart, though, in that tie and that car, I tell you.
Why do you think Newfoundland and Labrador is such a good place to produce a movie or TV show? And what makes us unique from the big cities?
Well, that's a good question. There's a lot, obviously, that we have to offer, but I think primarily the greatest thing is we have our people. I think that when we bring people from talent from outside the world, across the world, outside the province, and they come here, they are blown away with the experience of the place, which was something I never really had in mind. My mission in the beginning was to create employment and have a crew that was working and have shows that were produced here. I didn't really bank on the whole tourism aspect of it, and that, people from around the world would then be interested in coming here. So it's cool.
Could you tell us about your new series, Frontier?
I certainly can. The reason why, do you like my hair?
Yeah.
The reason why I have such long hair and a beard is because I'm in the show and I'm producing it, of course. And I play a fur trader, and it's set in the 1780s.
Oh.
And we're fur trappers, and I play a guy from Scotland named Douglas Brown. And he has long hair and a beard. In fact, what I have in the show is my mustache goes up like this, like a little bit curly on the ends. And I wear spectacles. So it's kind of cool. It comes on Discovery. Discovery Channel's first drama, and in America and across the world it'll be on Netflix.
Okay. Now, if you need a short purple guy with glasses in the new year to be on Frontier, you know who to call.
Well, maybe you'll have to come do a set visit, and you could do like an on-the-location set visit.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, you could do like interview some of the cast, that kind of thing.
Now we're gonna play Get to Know Me. I'll ask you 5 questions, and you'll come back with the first thing that pops into your head.
Okay.
Favorite food?
Chicken wings.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Name a song you sing out loud to in the car.
Anything Alan Doyle sings.
Favorite Newfoundland musician or group?
Alan Doyle, Great Big Sea. But no, there's one more. Yeah, okay, all right. Sorry.
Okay. All-time favorite movie?
Goodfellas.
Okay, now it's selfie time.
Do you want me to do the selfie?
Sure.
Okay, I would be honored.
I'll move over here so you can get me in the shot.
Ready? You can see, you see yourself there? Looking good. Ready?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, one more time, we're going to check in with Julie. We can see how she's doing with her.
Oh, pretty good. I had a very fun time drawing your nose, Gary. It's very distinguished.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll check in with Julie later to see how the characters turned out. Okay. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back to the show. Now we're going to hear one more song from Damien Follett called Everything's Going to Be All Right.
I'm lying here, waking up inside my head. and I'm still wondering where I am. And I've done everything that I was supposed to do to fit into your plans. My friends all told me I was taking chances, spending too much time with you. Sometimes when you think you have all the answers, you're just gonna keep on pushing through. But I know this will make me better if I can make it to the other side. If we can keep this going, then everything is gonna be alright. I can still feel your head against my shoulder, driving anywhere with you. And I thought you'd be there as we got older. So now what am I supposed to do? But I know this will make me better if I can make it to the other side. If we can keep this going, then everything is gonna be alright. So I guess if you really want to move on, well then what else can I do? Before you go, there's something that I want to say. I ain't gonna stop loving you. And I wish I could make this better, and we can make it to the other side. I wish we could keep this going, and everything would be alright. Yeah, but I know this will make me better, and I'm gonna make it to the other side. There's no way to keep this going, but everything is gonna be alright.